More breaking news, Tony, coming in from the college side. The big decision coming down from the ACC in the last hour. Notre Dame football will get the chance to win the ACC title this upcoming season. It's our breaking news as the ACC has announced the football season will feature one division, and it will include the Fighting Irish eligible to win the conference title. Schools will have an 11-game season with 10 conference opponents. All fall sports in the ACC will begin competition in the week of September 7th if public health guidance allows. The ACC football championship game will be played in Charlotte on either December 12th or December 19th. It features the top two teams with the highest conference winning percentage. Heather Dinich joining us now. And Heather, there's a lot to digest here, including Notre Dame getting the chance to compete for an ACC title, and with the TV revenue being shared with all 15 teams. How did this plan come together?
Well, it's the culmination of months of discussions and scenario plannings with the membership in the ACC, the presidents, and also, most importantly, the medical advisory group. But this plan is unique because of the ACC's existing contractual agreement with Notre Dame. The Irish were already set to play 6 games against ACC opponents, and it made sense for them to expand that and include them in it. Because remember, Notre Dame lost USC, Stanford, and Wisconsin because of decisions in the Big Ten and Pac-12 to go conference only. So that all played into how this happened.
Heather, we're talking about a really talented Notre Dame team now in the mix. What's been the reaction talking to people about a program like this now in the conversation to take a conference title?
Well, it's interesting because when you talk about Notre Dame, it's either love or hate, right? So that's going to continue as this unfolds. There are going to be people who say, hey, look, now's your chance. You can prove that you can be a conference champion. And there will people say, well, will this lead to a permanent relationship? And my guess is it probably won't, but it's an interesting and unique relationship it has with the ACC.
Heather, it's 2020, right? Anything can happen here, and that's what we're talking about here. Notre Dame football playing in a conference. How should we expect this decision here from the ACC to affect the other Power 5 conferences that have yet to announce a plan, like the SEC?
Well, let's start with the SEC. And right before we got on the show here, I got a statement from Greg Sankey, the SEC commissioner. He said he's not about to speculate on anything that might be floating out there. He said, we continue our discussions focused on the return of fall sports, including football. We will announce any decisions at the appropriate time. That's a statement from SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey. I can tell you that the SEC presidents have a previously scheduled, I should say, video conference tomorrow. So everybody's watching that. Big 12 Conference Commissioner Bob Bowlesby told me that the Big 12 presidents are going to be meeting on Monday, and they will be presented 4 or 5 different scheduling models. He said we are going to arm them with all the information they need to make a decision if that's what they want to do.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.